there, I'm Lenise Lagan. Here's your Fox 10 News Now update. Today, marking 1 year since Hurricane Sally, a slow-moving system with wind gusts of 120 miles per hour and severe flooding for coastal Alabama. Power was knocked out for hundreds of thousands of people for many days. Sally causing more than $7 billion in damage total. $300 million of that damage was in Alabama alone. 9 deaths attributed to Sally. Fox 10 News was back in the Gulf Shores area today, taking a look at some of the damage. The pier destroyed during the storm and also during Hurricane Ivan, which happened 16 years to the date of Hurricane Sally. Again, we will continue to follow the updates in terms of recovery and keep you informed on air and online. Congressman Jerry Carl holding a roundtable on the money Alabama receives from oil and gas, the drilling in the Gulf of Mexico. The Go Mesa Act fund was created after the Gulf oil spill. It provides revenue sharing between Alabama and 3 other Gulf oil and gas producing states, so Louisiana, Mississippi, and Texas. This year, Alabama received $28 million. Mobile and Baldwin County received $3 million each. The congressman thinks that money, though, can go up if leasing fees weren't so high.
You know, right now, although we've got the courts, Louisiana has the courts that has opened up and forcing the federal government to lease these lands back out. Now the Democrats have come back in and imposed such huge fees on leasing that the oil companies are really not interested in doing much drilling. So we've got some recalculation to do.
Local mayors, county commissioners, and representatives from local chambers of commerce also talking about why Go Mesa funding is critical for the Alabama coast. The funds are currently used for coastal conservation, community and civic projects, hurricane protection too.
We were surprised when we arrived on scene that we didn't have a fatality. He's truly blessed beyond measure.
Yeah, a driver of a semi fortunate to be alive after the cab of that truck crashing into a utility pole that happened on Highway 59 in Robertsdale, causing a major traffic delay plus power outages in that area. St. Patrick Catholic School, in fact, shut down for the day. Crews were there to restore the power. Bond set at more than $1 million for a man accused of torturing his father to death in Monroe County. Deputies say Zachary Hobbs taped his father to a chair at his house in Uri and then abused him, putting screws under his nails. Right now, investigators say they don't have a motive. Hobbs is facing several charges, including murder. A preliminary hearing is next month.
All right, let's track conditions across the area, and this is what we're seeing. A ton of rain the last couple of days. Some places nearly 10 inches of rain falling here, and so we're under a flash flood watch with more rain chances in the forecast with a deep tropical air mass in place. The remnant low in association with what's left of Nicholas near the Louisiana coast. That's bringing in a strong fetch of deep tropical moisture across the area. Elsewhere out there in the tropics, we're watching 2 other areas, and this one here along the intertropical convergence zone has a chance to get closer to the Caribbean islands as we head into the second part of the weekend. This feature here will graze the Outer Banks and head on up into the open waters of the northern Atlantic. So we really don't see anything directly threatening us right now in the tropics. And as far as the futurecast goes, real wet look to it through your Thursday evening and getting into your overnight period, maybe a little bit of a break. Showers will refire overnight though. We can't get rid of the rain. It just keeps coming and it shows up well in the forecast, and that includes your weekend. Here's what we're seeing. Temperatures into the 80s, rain chances into the 70 to 80% range. Next week could be a little better by Monday, but still a real high rain chance at 60%. No sign of any significant dry air until the tail end of the week next week. We do expect a front through here Wednesday evening, and that should finally end this deluge, which should last for about another 6 days across the Gulf Coast region.